There we go. Okay, I think we're all set up now. Yeah, okay. Forgot that I had to record something with my screen capture yesterday for a video. Entire world. Hopefully audio sounds balanced enough. It should be fine. I haven't changed anything, I don't think. And if not, suck it up, Buttercup. Okay, quest failed. Yeah, nobody cares if I failed your place. Go away, stupid. Ugly. Okay. Where are we? We're here. I have some mail. A beef backpack. Yes. Items? I need more bag space. I need to get there. Okay, let's leave here. Okay, no sprint, that's right. Leave here. Let's figure out where exactly my things are due. Up here. What are you? Iron Forge. That's a city, I think. So we'll try to go over there. And then I think I talked to this griffin. Right? Maybe. We'll make our way to our griffin, and then we will try to go over there. And hopefully that works out for us. To buy port to shat. Porta potty to shit? Shit mark? Whatever could he mean by that? Well, 18, so we've almost beat the game. We're almost there. Wait, is that a way down? Yes. Cool. I can't even give you money. Idiot. Is not where I'm meaning to go. I'm gonna do a full scan at the auction house real quick, just to keep all my stuff up to date for this playthrough. Auctionator, full scan. I'll check CurseForge for add-on updates as well. They still have not updated the Burning Crusade stuff, like the voiceovers. Which sucks because their stuff doesn't work. Because it's all out of date. I don't know why they refuse to update it. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't work. I did every single step they said to do, doesn't work. Kind of really frustrating why people make mods and then don't make them work. How the fuck did a full scan fail? That's so embarrassing for them. This auctionator mod might be kind of bad too. Doesn't seem to work very well. We'll pick up our mail. Hopefully our stuff sold. Okay, let's open all. We're at 642. Okay, so we made about 4 gold. It's not too shabby. There we go. Sure. I can give that to that guy real quick. Where Raisin Storm went. Dang it, he was where I was. That's just silly. Go back over to the cathedral. Give this to that guy. Oh. Wait, no. it's orange. Why is it orange? So we'll hold off. We'll go... Man, dang, we out-leveled that stuff. Okay, so we'll just take the Griffin over. Turn this stuff in to get it out of our thingy. And then we'll pick up some new quests over that way. This way. The Dead Mines. Gnomes, Spreckles, Sprockets. 0 of 1. It'd be nice having him out.
Where is it ye would like to go, lad?
Right,
For just a few coin, my griffins can get you there faster than even
Iron
the
And it looks like we're gonna have to
swiftest
run the rest of the way. That's unfortunate, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. I don't even need that. Yeah, they had the same image, so I thought they were the same thing. But I guess not. So I guess 2 levels up and down is the level range for yellow. Anything else is either green or red. Or down or up. That's good to know. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna make my cup of coffee. Yeah. I haven't played this in a couple days. I've played the Quinfall and then I took like... I think a day off of doing stuff? I don't remember actually. It's been at least like 2 days since I last played. Do have a new video out for Helldivers on my YouTube channel under the same name as this. Although it's a bit edgier than what these are, so that's viewer discretion advised on those. I try to edit and keep it tame, but my buddy sometimes says some off-the-wall things. Alright, we made it here. Okie dokie or the jokey. Where are we going? Over there. Alright, let me put a shirt on real quick. Sure, it's acquired. Alright, go do this shit, isn't it? Over this way, out the halls. 9:15, but your donation thingy. Your donation of wool as well. Okay. So yeah, we'll continue. Gotta really make sure whenever we get back up to that area, we grab the griffin. Something we really need to focus on is grabbing the griffins everywhere. We go there, grab the griffin. It's a cluster launcher. Yeah, I've been playing some Pinfall the last couple days. It's been interesting. I'm on a PvP server, so I get like jumped.
We Stormpikes don't like being bothered with trivial matters.
Sometimes I beat their
I
ass
hope you brought
though.
news worthy of my valuable attention. Cursed Iron Band. I sent him a load of blast powder weeks ago.
What was this
But
quest?
he has made no
15?
mention of it in this report. So,
No.
be good. Where did the blast powder go? If Iron Band still needs blast powder, then by Magni he'll have it. I sent the approval on ahead
I
with
put
the
a
messenger
auto
to
run.
Jern
Yes.
Hornhelm in
Very
Felsamar. He'll prepare the powder and other supplies to take to Iron Band. And one more thing. I want you to personally see that the shipment of powder reaches its destination. The last one didn't, so keep your mind sharp and your eyes open.
And you... I thought I could just run straight through. Apparently not. I do think we need another MMO to come out one day with the same combat as New World. I think as for action combat, I do think New World like takes the cake by far on best combat. Because that was actually like skillful combat to me, you know? I really enjoyed it, having to actually block and use your skills carefully, like, really nice. Like, something like BDO's too floaty for me, if that makes sense. Windfall's, like, extremely floaty. I'd like to have a little bit more nuance and control over things. But blocking, if you're in action combat, blocking needs to matter. Like, really. I'd go so far as to say that there needs to be parries. If you do perfect blocks. New World was one of a kind. I really liked the launch days, getting with my buddies. And we would divvy up tasks, like I would go mine sulfur and stuff. My buddy would make all the bullets for the muskets. I think they were called muskets. It was a really fun time. Kinda sad they goofed it. They could have done so much better. Like, first of all, Amazon shouldn't have used a custom engine at all. Games need to stop being made with custom engines. Like, full stop, unless you've already been using it for like decades. Or like variations of it for decades and it makes no sense. You should really just be using an industry standard engine. There's no reason to use a custom engine whenever you can just use a commercial engine and customize it as you need. That's my take on it. Because whenever you need new talents, good luck. You're gonna have to train them for a little while and it's gonna be messy. And you're overly reliant on senior people who know everything. What happens whenever they leave? Something like Unreal Engine, every game developer knows. So it's a lot easier to replace people. And a lot easier to get up and running, and you just make your custom implementations as needed. Like, I just don't get the point of making custom engines. It so rarely is necessary. Like something Unreal Engine can do everything you want it to do. And despite what people say, Unreal Engine is very good. It's not terrible in performance. There's no big glaring issues aside from ineptitude of people and poor optimization. It just allows people to be lazy and take shortcuts, which results in performance degradation. But whatever, you know. It is what it is. I just hope we get another New World one day. I really enjoyed it. The sounds on that, the gathering sounds, are the best sounds like of any game ever made for gathering. Not even close. Like just the sound of you hitting the rocks, just the tink and the thwack of you hitting a tree, just unmatched. I'll never not be in love with that sound design. Like the only big MMO that'll be coming up from a massive studio will be the Riot MMO if they decide to continue with it, which looks like they're still continuing with it because they're still hiring for it. They're not going to be action combat. I'm almost positive. I'm pretty sure they're going to take their League of Legends type stuff and just make it like WoW is. But I pray they make it action combat. It's just so unlikely. But everybody should just hire the guy who did the sound design for New World for all their gathering sounds. Oh, what are you? It's a little dude. Is that a red quest? Oh, because it's PvP. Interesting. Copper, I think. Yes. Windfall has really good bones. I like all the things they've implemented. Like having an actual house that you go into and you can place your crafting benches and craft, and to like get the next level of crafting you need to make the new bench by gathering materials and building it. Like I think their crafting and stuff, it's a lot like what was it called? Once Human, kind of like that. And also Rust-like, because you can go place what they call an altar in this little zone, and if you go to the red zone to place it, the red designated area, because they have circles on the map, then other people can attack your thingy and destroy it. The caveat is that, come on, you get a stronger buff from it if it's in the PvP zone. But I'm on a full PvP server, so I've gotten jumped a few times, and half the time whenever I get jumped, I do win. I just do not win against, like, attacked magic users, because they could just root me over and over. That's very frustrating to me. That's a blatant, like, balancing issue that I can't believe the developers haven't fixed yet. I also use my dual axes, so I can pretend I'm a little Viking guy. And they don't really... They're apparently not very great. I really do like them for PvE because I get lifesteal whenever I hit things. I can get up to 50% lifesteal, so I put a lot of points into my health. I get a massive health pool, so every time I hit, I gain like a lot of health. I can be like near invincible, but I need to balance my defenses as well and stuff. I think Quinfall has a bright future, because it's a small dev team. Last I heard it was 16, and it was mostly developed with one person. So their assets are garbage because they're mostly store-bought assets from people and stuff, but I don't think their costs are super duper high to keep running. So I have hopes that they'll continue development and eventually squeak out a good product. Why can't I talk to you?
What can I do for you?
What do ye need directions to?
Safe travels.
Interesting. Let's go over to this zone. You're 19? Yes. a good one to do. We need 17,800 to level up. Can't do that one yet. We can do that one now. And we can go do the hunting. Okay. And what do we do after this area is done? Something up here? I think we're still a little bit low level for that. We'll have to figure it out. Lock Modan. Play this for maybe 2 more hours, I think. Then I'm gonna have to go pick up my Walmart order. Where you at? Up there. I think I'm gonna try out this local burger joint that I've never been to. And I'll come back and I'll probably play some Quinfall. I really am enjoying it, even though it's like, frankly, it's slop right now. It's just garbage slop. Everything's so low quality, it's frustrating, but like, I don't know, it feels good in my brain. It's very much like BDO. Some improvements. I like it. At least enough to play it. I would not spend money on it aside from the 10 bucks I spent to buy it. But to me, 10 bucks is worth just trying something out. Especially if I think it might have a future. Yes. Ubisoft publisher sale. You can get For Honor for $1.50. Heck yeah. All the Assassin's Creeds. Assassin's Creeds. That sounds weird to say. Are all for sale. Don't really have much, do they? Outside of Assassin's Creed games. I feel like they're odd duck games like The Division, which I thought was, frankly, some absolute bottom tier garbage, like trash. I hate The Division.
Miner's gear. Did you see a lot of kobolds in there? I can't wait for the order to clear them out of the mine.
For more.
Thought of their grimy hands clawing around our mine
Like
makes
what they
my
have more
stomach
on
rumble.
sale. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, that's Star Wars Outlaws. Those are both on the Game Pass, so those aren't worth anything. Heroes of the... Oh, no. Never mind. Ghost Recons are on sale, of course. All the Far Cries. Forget how big they are. But like most of their games are just like kind of slop to me. They're just not very great. I think they could do so much better. Every game up there just has that kind of cheap feel to it, in my opinion. I don't know. I've been told I have weird opinions on things. Tastes are not to be trusted, although I think I have superior taste to most people. Okay, let's... Should we do this? Let's go like this, even though it's stupid. There's just really no good option on how to do this. We are at 17%. We need 14,000 more XP. Is this Scum of the Brave? What is this? Oh, this thing's barely being watched. I don't even know if I'll watch it then. I don't like watching things if they're not going to be continued, you know? I'm not a fan of watching stuff that's just gonna be manga bait. While I don't mind reading manga, I like my stuff. I'm watching it to actually be able to watch it. Okay, so we got this, and I guess just this. And we gotta talk to the Griffin Master. Cannot forget the Griffin Master. He is very important, yes. You're the one that I need, right here. Hello, buddy.
Hunting wildlife gets old after a while. I am into bigger game. Much bigger, actually. Ogres, to be precise. The dwarves here are quite concerned with the Mogrosh stronghold to the northeast, but they don't have the manpower to do much about it. If you'd like to join in on the hunt, please feel free to kill any ogres you find. Bring me news regarding the deed, and I'll split the reward from the arrangement I have with the magistrate.
Okay. Trying to set up something to watch real quick. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Kill 4 Mogrosh ogres.
Off with you.
I'm actually gonna change my clothes. It's warmer than I thought it was. Oh man, I forgot we're hitting 80 today. Hell yeah. Should just be walking around my underwear, honestly. Gosh. Still no cam. It's okay, you hear me talk about it. Be right back in a second. Playing some Overwatch, yeah. I need to eventually try that game again since they did the big update, but that game really just makes me mad. Like, just so angry. It's so hard to play a game that just makes me angry. Yeah, this works out. Go talk to that Griffin dude. Turn off all chat. Yeah, me too, except then I still want to turn it back on to flame people. The people saying stuff doesn't make me mad. It's how they play and how bad they are that makes me mad.
Mark my words. You won't find faster.
I would rather somebody talk trash to me than be bad at the
than
game.
the ones right here in Thelsamar.
People that are bad at the game ruin it for me. Like, if you're like really, really bad at the game, I don't even want you to be playing. And it makes me kind of toxic, so I don't... I try to avoid the game. I don't like being toxic like that. That really is just like an asshole thing for me. Like, I think if you're not any good, you shouldn't be playing. Because it ruins my experience. But people are allowed to play whatever game they want, obviously. If I'm playing quick play, hell yeah, try out whatever you want, but I still just get so mad. It angers me. How much XP is this even gonna give me? Well, tell me. Hope it will. 1,000? Okay, that's still a good amount.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, yeah, let me put on my usuals. There we go. The lock. I guess I can just swim across. Let's run all the way around. Should be able to fight off anything over here. Whoa, whoa, wait a second. I didn't know we was doing all this. Well, better. We like copper. It makes us money. I am up to 10 gold. Alright. That's a breather. Golly. There's another one. Wish I could look down better. It's so interesting, you just fight underwater like normal.
I can't loot that right now.
Hell yeah. Swim over here and we'll just run across and swim over. Grab this. Go up here, kill all these things. That hunter challenge, I think it'll be in this little area. Whoops, I did not mean to fear. I meant to just get you. Healing. Negated. Oops, button. Did you lose? Their DPS were a lot better. That is one thing. And your other support should have done either more damage or more healing. Oh, it's on Ana? Should have done more damage for sure. They should be about even on both. Ana, I don't care what other people say, is an offensive hero. I don't know who you were playing, but I assume they're fairly damage heavy. I don't recognize what you're playing. I don't recognize the person the two people above the Genji and the one person below the Genji on their team. I'll recognize. Yeah, you just gotta... Okay, cool, buddy. Rig ability. Rig's ability is already mid-range, though. I'd actually call... Oh, okay. It's longer. They try to say it's short. Because Brig is very close. Rockalisk meat, come on. Right now this copper is my money maker. Back this challenge. Go around over this way. Yeah. And I will not kill anything running over here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, yeah, the mountain boars. So I'm not gonna kill any boars. I don't even think you're really worth killing, so I'm just gonna run through both of you. Your leashes are so short in this game anyway. There's copper around here somewhere. Shift 6, just remove that garbage. Go around over here. And something we gotta find. I don't know why I feel so tired. I got a full sleep last night. I just need to exercise more. Alright, you buddy boy, I'm here for your
Heroic,
hunting
isn't
challenge.
it? I can tell you are bursting with pride over your hunting prowess. It is no large feat. You should try your hand at boar hunting. Trust me, this is no Coldridge Valley boar hunt, so you'd best have a care with them. Don't feel bad if you fail. I'd give you the shirt off my back if you succeeded. Have I ever related to you the story of how I received my famous scar? No, it was 2 years ago.
Let's go ahead and kill this thing. Yep, there we go. Very nice. Checking my TikTok stream to make sure it was actually functioning because I didn't bother checking it because I don't really care about TikTok. Kind of salty about my ATEM vertical not working. It just crashed my OBS, so low key. Don't really care about TikTok. I can't make it all pretty and nice. That's a little bit frustrating. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Come here, boy. Hey, boy. Come here. Bink. Rookie numbers. Pump them up. That's better. And... oh, that's a mangy mountain boar. Oopsies. That's an elder mountain boar. I'll pull an unnecessary aggro for no reason. Let's see, do I see any more boars? There you are.
I can't cast that yet.
And that's Wanda's ass. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Thought I had another copper vein. Yeah. Oops. Not really the button that I meant to press there. Okay. Don't really know what happened there. I was not paying close enough attention. Bounce to 90. I actually hit 90. That's crazy. Normally won't even like let me, I swear. Okay, I need 2 more boars. Let's go over here and find this copper. Keep an eye out for boars. Oh, that's not copper, that's 10. I can't mine 10 yet. Dang. I have to kill these boars, and I also have to turn the quest in. There you are.
I'm out of range.
One more. Where are you? Ram. Just a critter. There you are.
It's too far away.
I don't think we need our shield. I don't know if he can hurt me that much. Alright, it's good. Turn this in. So we have to turn this in on a time. Ooh, copper? Yes, copper. Nice. Can't wait to be able to mine 10. It'll be so cool. Mining is literally what I go for in any game ever. My first gathering thing I ever do is just mining immediately. Catch me in Minecraft. Within 2 minutes of a Minecraft server, I'm in the ground. 5 HP per second at the resource bar that fills. Just damage. We're healed 4 times out, so 20. How many heroes did they launch? Did they just drop 5? Like just put their schlong on the table of 5 heroes all at once for the quote-unquote season 1 of Overwatch? That's cool. What'd they do? Like 1 tank, 1 support, 2 DPS? No. Did they do it like the 1-2-2, like 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 support, or they mix it up a little bit? Yeah, that makes sense. That's about the ratio they should be doing it if they're gonna have 1-2-2 rolls. I need to look into that. I really love Overwatch as a game. I just hate all the people that play it. I think most people playing it shouldn't be allowed to play video games ever again. Okay. Gamer Bear, are you aware of Juno? Like, have you played Juno? Oh. Do any of them play like her? Kind of like a higher mobility, kind of like you use the same button you use to attack enemies to attack a friend to heal them. That kind of thing. I really like just having my one mouse button to click to heal and damage. That's why I really like Ana. What kind of fly is it? Is it like a aura fly? You can have thrusters, you have like a resource bar. Okay, but it's really slow though, is what I assume. Kind of like Iron Man or Ultron is in Marvel Rivals. And if they're really slow, I assume they have some sort of boost skill to make them move faster or just go over to a friendly really quick.
You seem a bit worse for wear. No doubt the boars gave you some trouble. No worries. I will be discreet
Why do they
about
even
your
give
struggle.
this to me?
I can imagine how hard it must be for you without the accusations of wagging tongues. Oh, you managed to kill the boars. Well, that is to say, I am not surprised any child could have. Bet? What bet?
Have a good one.
You. Okay, that unlocked a quest over here. Okay.
I am listening.
Welcome to the Far Strike.
What
I don't
brings
suppose
you
you'd be
here?
interested in a little payback for his boldness. Daryl does have some skill, it pains me to say. A year ago, a large bear had been the target of the Farstrider Lodge, but none of the hunters had any
Mary
luck with it,
Olds
so
fly.
Daryl
No.
thought he'd try his hand against him.
Or
All
see
he had to
Olds
show
fly.
for his
No, but as a
effort
boost
was
that
that
uses like
ugly scar over his eye.
cool.
Kill the bear, and I am sure even
Olds.
Daryl would be speechless for once. The bear Osuti
Something like that.
can be found around his lair in the cave to the north.
Okay, so it has a Jeff Olds. That seems kind of OP. But nobody in your lobby seemed to be playing the cat, so the cat can't be too insane. I go up here and kill these, grab that quest. Make a circle, I guess. I really need to pee, so I'll be right back. Okay. I like the Japanese guy. 1, he's hot. Okay, fair. 2, he's rather ranged, and he plays extremely well with any tank that has a shield or a fat body. Yeah. Might have to check it out. The problem I always have with Overwatch is that the only role that's going to do well is the role that I am playing. If I'm playing DPS, my supports, I don't know why, I always get garbage supports who don't know how to prioritize healing to like keep the tank up, keep each other up, heal for each other, and like look at me sometimes. If I'm playing support, my DPS are not killing a thing despite my magnificent healing. I am a really good healer. I know for a fact I am never the issue as a healer. I can make mistakes, but I'm never the reason why we lose. DPS, I can have my bad games. And if I'm not playing tank sometimes, like I just get like a ball and he just throws and it makes me so mad. You know, the tanks that just run in and die over and over. Where's my team? Where's anybody helping me? Where are my heals? Those guys. I'm mad. Whatever role I'm not on, that's the unfortunate role. It's 10. And I don't like that feeling about the game. They need to let me just play every role and win by myself. Going to 5v5 was a good step toward players mattering more. Because before 6v6, individual person didn't really matter. But if one person left, you would lose. Nobody could carry the game, but if one person wasn't doing their job, you would lose, which is really weird and kind of paradoxical. Yeah, I don't like Kiriko because I'm an Ana player, and Kiriko makes Ana pointless, and that kind of upsets me. I don't like my nade being able to just be cleansed. I get its counterplay, but it's also just really annoying. Gosh. Ana's just always really good. Her anti-heal nade is the, in my opinion, best ability in the entire game. Oh, you're not dead yet.
I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
Brother actually ran out of magic. Crazy. The only support that I think can be better than Ana, and the way I like to play, is Juno. I love Juno. You just like her mobility, it's so good for not dying, and I actually know how to use her mobility appropriately. Like escape stuff and not just waste it randomly and then die for no reason. I like her a lot. Her healing's really nice. And ever since they introduced the perks are cool because then she could headshot. Which is one of the things she was lacking. I think they made Ana able. Yeah, Ana can headshot too is one of her perks. Those are really great additions to the game. What are you? Do I need you? Yeah. That is not what I meant to press. That one. Nice. I don't like that you're making me want to play Overwatch. That's something I cannot do on stream, though. I try to avoid playing games on stream where I get very toxic because I don't want to come off as an asshole to random people, because I'm not, but I am sometimes. Oh no. Turn around, one of you turn around. Go. Okay, you both turned around. Okay, cool. See if I can pull. No, I can't pull just one of them. Package deal. Like, I don't play Counter-Strike on stream anymore either. I tried it and I got like 10 minutes into the game and I just quit the game. I hope Modern Warfare 4 is good because I will play that on stream because it's a guilty pleasure, but I really do like Call of Duty. I know it's bad. Like, I know it's garbage these days. But I still like the gunplay. Nothing else scratches that itch. Ow, what the fuck? You just laid me on my ass. Really liking this. Oh, not here. Okay, I thought somebody else just aggroed on me. Something about the Quinfall as well that I enjoy is they kind of take a New World approach to weapons, having your skill points and stuff. So all your weapons, like, you don't have classes, you just have weapons that kind of give you your abilities. So you can transfer between them. The only problem is your gear. Different gear sets give different benefits. So if you're in heavy gear, you get less mana damage and mana, like, pool. So it is detrimental. But, like, I can pull out a bow in my heavy armor and be fine. But it does give you 1 minute cooldown if you swap your weapons, so you can use your skills for 1 minute. Dropping. Auction. Do you actually auction? Huh. Okay, I'll probably just auction this, right, Gamer Bear? I don't think one agility matters more than getting 18 gold. Price enchanting 110. I'm never gonna do that. She had a permanently enchanted cloak, so it grants +1 agility. Yeah, I won't be doing enchanting, so I might as well sell that for the money. I have to pick up my Walmart order at 1. I have to go also pick up dog food. This copper 10. Game, please. What level do I have to be? 65? Is it P? No. L, K. A for skills. Nope. Professions. My name at 64. I'm almost there. Hey, that's cool. Okay, that's done. I need to kill brutes and just ogres. You're shamans. I don't need shamans. Shamans are useless to me. Yeah, I was playing Quinfall yesterday, Gamer Bear, and I was just farming some mobs, and somebody tried to jump me. They hit me with like a couple attacks. I turned, and I like hit them with an ability that slowed them down so they couldn't run. Half their health bar dissipated. And mind you, they are my level, more or less. And then I just saw the fear in their eyes. The second they watched their health bar and their screen go red after I hit them once. I don't think they knew to allocate the skill points. Cause I was level like 20 or I think 18 whenever I learned that I had skill points to allocate. So whenever I did, I just put all my points into Constitution. So I had a massive health pool. Cause my hatchets, they every time I swing and hit something with my axe, it gives me stacks of lifesteal. I get up to 50% lifesteal. So, if your life pool is really huge, right? And you have 50% lifesteal, every hit's granting you massive health. That was my thought process. Okay, where are these brutes? What do the brutes even look like? Okay. I might regret this. Come on. Come on. Can't do that while in combat. Damn. You're gonna eat my ass. Nah. Get out of here. That sucks. Yeah, I gave him a bear. Where are these brutes, dog? What does a brute look like? Here's an ogre. Shaman, shaman. Ogre. Mystic brutes. But I don't think that I can pull the brute at all. Without pulling that guy.
I can't cast that yet.
Kill him anyway. Hopefully. Maybe, actually.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Come on. Take more damage. Take more damage. Thank you. I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. Heal, 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 heal. Ooh, that was close. Firefox disconnecting? That's weird. Yeah, that's one brute down. Yeah, bro, that would definitely make me really mad. Dude, these brutes are far and few between. Yeah. Or enter key. Yeah, so I can hold this and this. Okay, cool. Are you kidding me?
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's...
That's still recharging.
Something like that, Gamer Bear. It's a little bit rough, but this wand is the only reason why. The limiting factor is always my mana.
I can't carry.
How's my inventory full? Inventory is so ass. Show me my junk. Thank you. Okay. Get down this stupid shaman. Okay, there we go. Over this corner, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. And he just knocked me on my ass. I need you to come over here too, because I don't want to accidentally have to run away and just pull more stuff. Ow.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay. It's in here. I need to find roots. You have any skill points? Oh, I do have one. Good root. Go. Very nice. Yeah, as soon as I finish putting my 5 into that wand, I need to look at it again, because all I remember is finish that wand. And I go over to, pretty sure I just go over to Holy next. There's a root. about Quinfall that does bug me though is it's hard to tell whenever I start getting attacked by somebody, and it doesn't tell you when you killed somebody. Their body just kind of poops into thin air. Yeah, don't worry. Whenever I stream Quinfall, you can watch me and then you can get it. I only need one brute. Oh no. Oh no, get off each other. Dang it. Over here, come over here, come over here. Are you by yourself? Sweet. You would refuse to watch me play a game, Gamer Bear? That's messed up. There we go. Finally finish this up. Get out of here. 150% a scam. I don't get how it would be a scam. Scams don't tend to release. I think people throw around the word scam way too much these days. Almost nothing that's called a scam is actually a scam in my opinion. Well, rug pull versus shutting down a game because it's not financially viable are two very different things. A failure does not constitute a scam. Now, if they took everybody's money and said, yeah, we'll make this game, and they didn't make the game, that'd be a scam. Or if they, like, ripped off somebody else's game and sold it as their own and then shut down, that'd be like a scam. Just failing isn't a scam. Like, we don't call Concord a scam. It's just a failed game. And nothing's a scam on Steam because you can just refund everything. I found out that whenever you buy something on Steam, Steam holds onto the money for 2 months. Okay, remember? They had a new idea for a game that might work. So they make the game. No, Gamer Bear, there are lots of exceptions. You just have to put in a ticket. Like, people put like dozens of hours into Ashes, they got refunds because the game is shutting down. So like the automatic, yeah, the 2 hours the limit and whatnot, but they can be put under manual review, and Steam is really good about giving refunds. Well, I'd assume they took some loans.
Thank the stars someone is concerned about the well-being of the dam. First, the destruction of
At the end of the day, they're businesses. If it's not financially viable, it is their duty to themselves to shut it down so they don't bleed money for no reason, you know?
Most of the security detail here was
scummy,
reassigned to the
but it's not a
Alliance front,
scam.
including my top inspector.
I don't agree with
That
it.
is why I need you. I spotted some dark iron
But when the
sappers
alternative is to
milling
keep
about
it
the
up
eastern
and
ramp
go
of the
into
dam.
bankruptcy and not be able to do anything
Investigate the
else,
area.
versus,
Bring back a clue.
you know, call it good and do something else. Okay, you want me over here. Yeah, we don't know a lot of things, Gamer Bear. So that's why I hesitate to call something a scam whenever I don't know. I'm not going to say it's not a scam, but I don't know much about it, but from what I have heard, it just sounds like a failure. But I don't know, so I'm not gonna say it is or isn't. I don't think it's a scam though. What they did. I think it's just a failure. What do they want me to do? Oh, I see. The day before was a bona fide scam. The day before, as if I'm remembering correctly, never actually even released the game. All the stuff they showed was fake. And there was that one MMO that guy promised, like Dreamscape was also just a full-on scam. So for me, those are like the barriers for scams. They like quote-unquote released it, but they just threw a bunch of crappy assets so they could say that they released it, if it's the one I'm thinking of. If it is, it was like a quote-unquote release. Yeah, but that was made with the intent of a scam, in my opinion. They never actually intended on making a good game. They just stole a bunch of money and lied to people about the progress and like what was there. And then released it in a garbage state just to shut down because they dissolved their company too to not be like financially liable. Like that was full on a scam. I'm trying to remember, because I did watch a lot of videos over this, but it was a while ago now. They released a garbage game with a bunch of like placeholder assets, and nothing was what they promised and what they showed. And then I don't even remember the company name, but they shut down like
to discover any clues?
a couple days after that release. They like dissolved or whatever.
This is an alarming discovery, to say the least. If
Yeah,
my
that was a bona fide
suspicions are
scam.
correct, this is some type of explosive powder. This must be analyzed by an explosives expert, so we know just what we're dealing with here. There is only one man for the job. Ashland Stonesmirk was assigned to monitoring the ogres at the Mogrosh stronghold to the east. Head that direction and locate him so that he can shed some light on
Damn
what the
Bear, if
substance
you
is.
aren't busy, can you link me some stuff? Because I'm very open to looking at that stuff. I don't have like a love for Quinfall. If they did something, I mean, might as well know. What did that guy just want from me? Where's old Scooty? That's that guy. Oh, you want me to go somewhere else? You want me to go up here and turn that in? Okay, I really need to pee though. But if you link me something, I will definitely take a look at it. Let me pee real quick. Okay. I guess we go turn this in over here and then we go down here and do that. Still have the crocodile stuff. I might abandon that. You don't like Kira? Okay, I don't actually watch Kira, but I do like his videos he does where he goes over things. That's all I know about him though. I do like those. I've never actually watched him do anything aside from the videos where he goes over stuff like the Ashes of Creation lawsuits that are happening and stuff. Anything else, I've never watched him. That's unfortunate that he's like a bad person. People should not do that. Ah, it's I'm going over there for the copper. Alright, I'm gonna watch that. But I do believe people can do better after being like bad. Oh, I actually got 11 minutes into this video. I was probably watching it while I was at the gym or something and not paying much attention to it. Yeah, I don't think I ever would interact with him or his community. Just start this over. It's an hour long, goddamn. But I do know Quinfall from a year ago and like what it is now are two very different things.
Inventory is
They've done a lot of, I would just say, reaching out to content creators to talk to them, taking feedback and stuff. Let's see. Yeah. I know general sentiments around the Quinfall are more positive than they were a year ago. But I've not really followed it at all, because I don't really care much.
What can I do
This
for
is
you?
excellent news. Your efforts
Hey,
are greatly
level.
appreciated by myself and the people of Felsamar. Better yet, if we can solve the ogre problem, we'll be able to shift our focus to those light-burning trogs.
See if this will take me over to where I need to go. You know, I'm actually not going to watch that right now because I can't even pay good attention to it. But these are the kind of things that I really like listening to while I'm at the
Welcome
gym.
to Felsamar. Mountaineer Rockar is looking for volunteers for a mission.
It's kind of
taking
like my
Algas
version
into
of
the wetlands.
podcasting these
If you
days.
want to get your
listening
boots
to
wet in that
podcasts.
soggy county to the north, then speak with Rockar at Dunalgas.
So I'll definitely look at it.
Dunalgas is north up the road, beyond the guard tower.
Yeah. Something that makes me feel less critical of it is knowing that it was mostly developed by one person. There's only one core main developer, and there's 16 total developers. So, I give them a lot of leeway. The sounds are trash, the animations are trash. Like, a lot of the designs are trash. Like, having to climb vines, and you climb up very slowly, and your pet just kind of stands still next to you, and it just teleports up a few inches every once in a while. There's a lot of jank, like a lot of jank. That's something I can make an entertaining first video on. Well, because like I just wanted to make an MMO. It's a little indie MMO. I fully support it. Who knows? Maybe they'll make some good progress, get more money, end up with a good game. Chances are near zero. But it'd be really cool to see an like indie MMO thrive. Yes, gamer, very doubtful. It's always a possibility though. Very remote. Very, very unlikely. But it would be really cool to see an indie MMO come around and like actually do well. Because I always support indie gaming, like indie devs in general. I always want them to succeed. I want things to shake up what is already there. Like whenever a small studio gets formed and does stuff, I love it.
Great
Hello.
to meet you.
You are here for the scouting mission, are you? Very good. I hope your gear is in good condition. Because this scouting mission has changed into something more messy.
Like Inner Sloth coming from like nothing and making Among Us and being massive now. That's really nice to see. I like seeing stuff like that. And like Danny Dev, quote unquote, but not Danny Dev, wink wink, making Mega Bonk.
Keep your
Orcs
feet
of
on
the
the
One
ground.
guy, I think stuff like that's
have a
so
haven in the
cool.
wetlands. And now they have expanded into Dun Algas.
It's kind of like the same mentality of shopping locally.
Will be cut off from
More
Menethil
small
Harbor,
people can make things, the
our
better.
Portland stronghold in the wetlands.
Because
Break
gaming
through
was at
Dun
its
Algas
peak
to
whenever
the
things were
wetlands
less
beyond.
corporatized and it was just people
Kill
making
some orcs
things.
for good measure. Report to Volstagg Ironjaw in Menethil Harbor. Menethil is through Dun Algas, then north along the road, then west at the fork. We're counting on you. Do not fail.
Yeah, Gamer Bear, I did really like Pirate Software, but I will explain why. The only things I saw from Pirate Software were stuff that popped up like the little shorts of him encouraging people to make games. So that's all that I knew about him was that. And I thought he was really cool for that. And then I learned more about him. And then I was like, oh, he could have just done these shorts and been cool. Now he's like a narcissistic little baby man. But yeah, he's low-key a fraud. Like, his game should have come out a long time ago. I forgot I'm gonna go down here and do this real quick. I'm hoping, since I'm learning my coding stuff at my job, I'm using C#, SQL, and other stuff, JavaScript, and Angular and stuff. I'm hoping to learn a little bit more so that I can try to make a game in Unity. I just need to be more comfortable with code. Like, I'm doing a lot of stuff with APIs right now, so I still dream of making my own game. See, I don't get the voice changer thing. I don't think it's true at all. Because we've seen him speak live, like, at events and stuff, and he sounds just like that. So I don't know why the voice changer thing's even a thing. Because he was correct. Second puberty is a thing. It does happen. And it's not all that uncommon. Like, look at Jensen Ackles from Supernatural. He had a quote-unquote second puberty where his voice deepened significantly. Because he used to talk like this. Now he talks like this. If you look at the beginning of Supernatural toward, like, probably halfway, maybe? Like season 6 or something. Because he was like 20, like low 20s whenever he started, and he ended in his late 40s. I think. Something like that, maybe. But his voice deepened a lot. So it's a legitimate thing. But I saw him speak at the award ceremony and stuff, and he sounded just the same as on stream. But I do know there's old recordings of him where he does not sound the same, but those are also where he was younger. If you can link me something of him at his modern age, not sounding the way he's supposed to, that'd be cool. Because I have seen circulations of old clips of him whenever he was younger. How he sounds. And people try to use that to justify that he's using a voice changer. I found that one weird. But I also just found it weird people were doubting the fact that voices can deepen by quote-unquote second puberty. Because that's just what it's colloquially known as a second puberty. Whenever you go through another like voice change, your voice deepens some more. I'm hoping that happens to me. If it happens, it'll be in like my 30s probably. I think that'd be really cool. It does happen to a lot of men. But it's only called second puberty because the voice change. Your voice does get deeper, more bassy. Because if I remember correctly, your testosterone also boosts. Okay. 'Cause I'm pretty sure your testosterone does boost whenever you hit like into your 30s, because I think that's your prime time for testosterone reduction. So that's probably why. Because like my ex-spouse is trans, and since you started taking testosterone, the voice has deepened a good little amount, like a noticeable amount. That's what testosterone just does to the body. Six years old is a long time, though. I went from squeaker to mostly what I sound like now in the course of like a month. Although I did have hella voice cracks for a while. Over here. Wait, is that copper? Over here. Okay, cool. But I do think he's like man-child and he needs to grow the fuck up. Not a fan of his. He makes me cringe really hard. Because the behaviors I see from him, that's what I expect.
I can't carry anymore.
Like a child. Yeah, in your 30s. Happens a lot. I can find the exact age of Jensen Ackles. But I'll have to look that up. Because Jensen Ackles openly talks about it. I'm using him as a reference because he's a very famous person. And my pool of 30-plus-year-old men that I have in my life is very small. So I don't just know a lot of like 30 to 40-year-old men. Pulse. Judy's head. Yep, 35. Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna go with the non-AI response in the video of Jensen Ackles actually talking, where he says he was 35, I believe. Is what he says. I just looked it up. I'm not gonna watch the video, but I do remember watching it because I think he's doing an interview of some sort. I don't know if it was at Supernatural convention or not, but he does talk about it, and he was mid-30s. He might have just, I don't know. This was years ago that I saw this. The voice change thing, like the second puberty, is not false. It does happen. Whether it has actually happened to him specifically, and that is his real voice, I couldn't tell you. I just don't know. I really don't care enough. But it does happen. Pirate Software could just be lying about it happening to him and could be using voice changer though. Your patriarch. Bears? Oh, you're old snooty. Okay. Beat him up. don't just look at the people and like all the controversies around them very much at all. I try to stay out of it. I only look at it if it has something directly to do with what I'm doing.
Inventory is full.
Let's see. Delete that. Like, I know all about the Ashes of Creation drama of him throwing his lightning ball and pulling the mobs and blaming his guildies and talking about how they're idiots and stuff. And that made me cringe really hard. All the way over there, man. Gosh. And the controversy around the WoW hardcore. It's still debatable whether he's the reason why they got wiped and lost their hardcore progress or not. Regardless, his handling of the situation was juvenile at best. Like, all the pirate software controversies really boil down to he should own up and take responsibility like a man. Or I guess more like an adult, a responsible adult, rather than a man, because I think that's a negative connotation. But he should just grow up, be a responsible adult, and take responsibility for his actions. I mean, own up to, yeah, I was wrong. But he doesn't do that. Because he's like a child. Where are we going? Right around here. These bears are so ugly.
Back so soon? No doubt you've been at the hunt again. Don't worry if you've had some setbacks. In the long run, it will make you better. You couldn't get much worse anyway. What is this? A bear's head by the looks at it.
He runs a finger along his scar unconsciously.
Well, that is quite an interesting kill.
Useful for me, but you give XP 1550. That's
Safe travel.
very acceptable. Just want me to walk it over here? Brother, you could have walked it over here.
Hello.
Welcome to the Far Strider.
I am
Great job.
listening.
We really
Hello.
showed him. Here, give me the head, and I'll take care of it. Thanks for helping me out with my little plan. I've been itching for months to get back at that snooty stuck-up boy, and I'd say we did a pretty
Hey.
good job here. Have this. You've earned it.
Gamer Bear. That sucks. Also, whenever I break glass, I am terrified for weeks. I will, like, at this point in my house, I don't wear, like, I wear my shoes everywhere. I know in a lot of places that's, like, gross, but I just can't. I'm so scared of just stepping on stuff. Like, the little stickers in the grass get dragged in on stuff, and I've stepped on them in my house, and it hurts. And so, I just wear my shoes, like, all the time. Yeah, but also my defense, I have 4 cats in the house, so the floors are dirty anyway. So it's not like I'm dirtying them up any more than they already are. I need like a mopping. I needed like one of those vacuum thingies. I also need like a little mopping robot. Oh, Gamer Bear. I don't think you've had enough glass in your foot. Maybe you need to step on more glass, because that stuff sucks. You can't even see it. It just shreds up your skin, gets embedded. You can't even see the glass. It's so frustrating.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, well, lots of things are legal in Europe, okay? Like, I don't know. Mostly owning a gun.
Inventory is full. I can't carry anymore.
Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating why I can't just drag that off. Like, throw it away. Okay. And a lot of Europe, it's just guns are just banned outright unless you're like a farmer or whatever. Like protection guns like are mostly not a thing. Here I could just go buy a gun on my lunch break. Just have to do a background check on me. That's it. That takes like 15 minutes for it to go through, for them to look at it and stuff. I'm chilling. If I could press a button and make all guns and missiles and stuff go away and we were back to like swords and bows, I would do it in a heartbeat. Humans were never meant to get gunpowder.
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. Don't piss me off.
I need to get closer.
I gotta call the stream good in a minute. I need to use the bathroom, and I think I have to take a shit. Also, I need to get ready to go pick up my Walmart order. But before that, I want to edit my video just a little bit. Coming out with a Burglin Gnomes video. Hey, no worries, Gamer Bear. You know what they say, knowledge is power, right? What you do with that information is up to you. Personally, digested meat is not what I need.
I can't cast that yet. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. I call it good here. Yeah. Alright, Gamer Bear, I will be back on later, but I will be streaming some Quinfall, I think, so I will probably not see you. But I will be continuing my WoW tomorrow for sure. I don't want to stop playing WoW. I'm enjoying it. I also like a change of pace a little bit. I might try out some Overwatch later off stream. I don't know yet. Alright, peace out, Gamer Bear.